Hello again, it's Hannah from Hannah's Decodes. I'm Hannah and I hope you're all well. Today I thought I'd talk about karma and some things I've heard recently some people say about karma. I've heard some people say that they feel like karma is a manipulated program that is created by some kind of dark force or entity that is there to keep us trapped in this cycle on Earth. And this person, sorry, I can't remember who it was, but this person I was listening to was saying he really felt that it was almost impossible to be so perfect to leave the cycle of karma, because if you eat a salad, you've kind of probably eaten a few little minuscule bugs, and if you walk on the earth, you're treading on ants and bugs without knowing it. So how can you get out of the cycles of karma? And I thought that was quite interesting, because I learned a bit about karma, and it's pretty rigorous stuff that the Tibetan Buddhists do to relieve themselves of negative karma. So you can obviously have good karma and negative karma. So I kind of agree a little bit that the difficulties of it, of getting out of the cycle is huge. But then it came to mind, hang on, I'm going to read. It came to mind that perhaps how we come to Earth, if you believe in this, and you reincarnate, or you have an incarnation again on Earth, and you come in to sort of be with similar people in your family and friends, and to sort out the lessons you didn't sort out the last lifetime. And I know close friends of mine and myself, we're all like, we recognize these patterns in these family and relationships and friend relationships, and we really don't want to do it again and again and again. And perhaps just recognizing it is enough. That you don't, you can say, yes, I recognize this, I really don't want to do it again in the next lifetime. And as we know, on this planet there is free will, so perhaps that recognition and almost saying I don't want to do this again, and ending that contract with that particular person or people, and yes, just recognizing it is enough to relieve you of that karmic lesson, so that you don't have to do it again. Because when you're in, we all know when you're in those relationships in life, and you may care for someone very much and love them, but they really piss you off. You kind of don't want to live with them and all that kind of stuff. So we've all kind of experienced that to some degree. So I thought that was really interesting. So that came to mind, perhaps just that recognition of, yes, I see this cycle and it comes up and I'm working on it, but I really don't want to go through this again with this person or these people, to kind of fine tune the lesson or really change the pattern. So I think that recognition, it must have a really big impact in my kind of gut feeling. What else was I going to say? So I think I thought perhaps it could be nice just to, because I think we're in a time where we can almost flip the rules. And this person who was talking about karma and how he thinks it's a negative entity that's created, or force that's created it, perhaps that is the case. And perhaps there's lots of discussion from different religious, ancient religious sects, like the Mayan or the Mayan calendar, talking about that we're going to a new cycle. And perhaps this is a time where we can make the rules ourselves and say we don't want to be in this kind of heavy karmic lessened planet where we perhaps, yes, just recognizing the lesson and saying I don't want to do it again is enough. And I think when I think of that, it sounds good to me, because I don't think things are meant to be as hard as they are. I think things are meant to be really quite easy and straightforward and joyful. I don't think it has to be this grind. So I thought that sounded nice, that recognition that we've worked on the karmic lesson and perhaps we haven't perfected it, but we don't want to do it again is enough. So I thought, so going back to that, I thought it could be nice just to perhaps do a quick creative healing, if you like, and reflect on that and those possibilities for our now and our future, and see if it resonates with you or not. So I thought that would be a nice thing to do. So again, oops, banging the table. If we sit comfortably, feet on the floor, I'm on a high chair, it's a bit hard to get my feet on the floor. Hands facing up on your lap if it's comfortable, and begin those nice gentle belly breaths, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Remember to fill your body up with light and love with your breath. And just reflect on the word karma. How does that make you feel? Is it a little heavy in your energy, or is it light? Or does it have no impact on you at all? So for myself, and you can do this too if it resonates, I'm going to work with my present self and my future self, that recognizing a karmic lesson is enough to rise above the karmic consequences of cause and effect. I'm seeing myself in the future in a comfortable place. It's usually actually my backyard, my garden. I'm in the sun. And I've realized, just by recognizing a karmic cycle I've been doing over and over again, and working on correcting that cycle, but I have decided that's enough. That this lesson is done and cleared from my karmic being, energy. And I see the whole idea, word, energy behind karma softening with so much light in it. It's almost transformed in a different type of energy, a lighter energy. Now that we're filled up with love and light, let's send our future self that's recognized these karmic lessons and is no longer bound to them. Let's send our future self love and light. And now feel and recognize your future self sending you back love and light in this present moment. Okay, so if you'd like to continue, just pause now. I thought I'd mention, and sort of bring feeling back into your fingers and your feet, just to come out of the meditation. I was going to say, often when I see myself in the garden, in my future self, and my future self is going to send me back love and light, I often, I find myself, we're both smiling at each other when we're doing our love transaction. We're sort of, having a little smile, and it's quite nice, that you're connected to your future self and your present self, and you're loving each other, even though you're one person, one being. So anyway, I thought that was kind of a nice thing to do, to reflect on karma, and just using this creative healing to create the kind of future and path we want to walk on, and the future we want to be in. So I think that's an important thing to do at the moment. So I hope, and obviously, this is I think these healings, I think we're all meant to be making them our own a bit, or a lot. And so you're using tools that you learn from me and other people. And I mean, I've been doing this for so many years, things I learn from other people and things I create for myself, and blending them together, and they become your own toolkit to use. And it's really nice. And I think that's really what we're meant to be doing. So I think that's it. And I hope to see you next time. And until then, thank you, and bye, and have a great few days, week. Thank you. Bye-bye.